Welcome back to Normal Guy Games. I've got something different, something old school this time. So I'm actually not going to take up too much time at the beginning of the video. Just let's get into it because I'm super excited. Okay, I am super duper excited. So as you can see here, I have picked up a copy of one of my Grail games. Actually, I found a copy of Hammerhal as well. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to open up this. I've been actually waiting to do this. I just acquired this just not long ago, and I got the two of the expansion packs, the Arcane Heroes and the Mighty Heroes, which also, I mean, there's some really cool miniatures in here. And I am super duper excited to open these, especially this guy, since I have a Stormcast army. So yeah, let's open the main box first. Now, as you can see, even though the plastic has been damaged a little bit, the box is actually in pretty decent condition. I picked this up from my local game store. So I have been searching for a copy of this forever, and when I saw that my game store had one sitting in a stack of things, I just had to have it. Now, of course, I had to pay a little bit of a premium for it, but I mean, what are you going to do? It's out of print. Ah, there we go. Okay, so what do we have? Here's what we got. Here's what we got. First off, we got Gryph-hound in here. Oh man, look at that. Look at that tiny Gryph-hound. Because compared to my other one, that is a small Gryph-hound. Alright, so I think that's the warrior priest, maybe? Ooh boy, I'm so excited. Alright, so here are more heroes. Looks like everything is in pretty decent condition. Check that witch elf out, man. Very cool. I don't remember her name. I'll have to look that up. So here we have some. Oh, okay. We got some Stormcast over here. We got, looks like the Auguroid Thaumaturge. And I think this is one of the Dark Oath guys. I don't know for sure. And I definitely know this sprue in part, at least, because I recognize these guys from my from my Thousand Sons. I got plenty of Zangors from my Thousand Sons army. Very cool. Got some demons in here. Very cool. Alright, I'm so looking forward to this. This was one of the games that unfortunately I missed out on, because this is a duplicate of the first sprue that has a bunch of demons and things on it. Okay, bases. Tons and tons of bases. Cool. And we have cards. Very cool. We got the exploration cards and the hero cards. We have some treasure cards. Dice. Who doesn't love dice? And all kinds of fun colors. Okay. We've got, here we go. Oh, okay. So these are just exploration cards. So you can see there. And these are our character cards. Now, if what I understand is correct, I believe that these guys actually don't come with cards. I found that out later. A little upset about that if that's true. I paid a lot of money for those damn boxes. Okay, so we got the guidebook and the assembly instructions and an advertisement for the app, which I don't think you can get anymore, at least not on the regular app store. Here we go. And yeah. These tiles look amazing. You know, at first I questioned the the different direction that they took these tiles and the way they look from the original Hero Quest, or not Hero Quest, I'm sorry, Warhammer Quest. But I really, you know, the more I look at it, the more I liked it. Especially this huge tile here in the back. This is really cool. So we'll open that up in just a moment. And the remainder of our bases and handy bag. Cool. So we got plenty of bases. We got all the bases. Looks like we have everything, I believe. So yeah. All right. So that's the main box. Let's put this all back in the way it was. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it was true. They don't come with their cards. Well, that kind of sucks. So I know who this is. That's the Magister. And we have a dwarf. Looks like that would be the dwarf here. Looks like some sort of shaman dude. Let's see what these guys are actually named. Mighty Heroes. Let's see. We've got the Knight Venator, which is really cool. Oh, those wings are so cool. Check those wings out. We've got the Auric Rune Master, the Tzeentch Sorcerer Lord, which is now just called a Magister, I believe. Or maybe it's two separate models. No, I think it's different models. And then the Slaughter Priest. Very cool. Very cool indeed. All right, well, it does suck that I don't have the cards for them, so I'll have to figure that out. I guess I can print them off or whatnot. But man, just this guy is one sprue for one model. I can't imagine the amount of assembly that it's going to take for this guy. Just ridiculous amounts of parts and pieces, but I'm sure it's going to look amazing once I'm done. Very cool. Okay, so let's have a look at instructions. So there are quite a few. Oh, okay, all right. So there's quite a few models to put together for this set. So you got the Knight Quester, the Fireslayer Doomseeker, Excelsior War Priest with Gryph-hound. That is a small Gryph-hound compared to the one that comes with the Knight Imperator. All right, Dark Oath Chieftain, the Mistweaver. That is a really cool model. Tenebrial Shard, the Gaunt Summoner, very cool. The Ogroid Thaumaturge. Now, I actually want to put this together probably first because I can use that in my Warcry warbands. Skaven Deathrunner, Zangors. I know how to put together freaking Zangors. Grots. I finally got some Grots. Very cool. Grot Scutlings, huh? That's neat. Do they have 4 legs? That is disturbing and cool. And Horrors of Tzeentch, along with Kyric Acolytes. So you get 4 Kyric Acolytes, or no? Oh, you get 8. Okay, cool. I don't know how many you need, but I actually might have. Oh, Chaos Familiars, so cool. Actually, I can use these in Necromunda too. But I don't know how many of these guys you need to add to an Age of Sigmar or 40. Well, I don't think they need 40k, but an Age of Sigmar like Demons of Tzeentch army. But I've got enough demons in here that it might actually make some sense for me to do that. Okay, so guidebook. So we got the guidebook. Now, obviously, it wouldn't make any sense for me to go over this line by line, but very cool. Gives you some basic intros, legends of the Silver Tower. Very cool indeed. I have been looking forward to opening this set for so long. I can't believe I finally found a copy, and I bought it as soon as I saw it. That was not too long ago here. Very cool. Okay, you've got your setup and some very nicely painted models. Very cool looking. I really like the Gaunt Summoner. I really do. I think he's really cool. Yep, the Grot Scutlings have 4 legs. That is disturbing and cool. Alright, let's see. You got your first round. Basic overview of everything. Actions. Okay, everything is in large print and really, really easy to understand. It looks like it's kind of close to Cursed City. This of course would have been the progenitor of Cursed City. All right, well, let's get the camera a little closer and let's have a better look at some of this. Okay, so we have all your basic actions. I really like how big and easy this is to read, honestly. It gives you, basically, it gives you all of the basics for each kind of stage and phase in big, easy to read text. And for somebody who's, you know, damn near blind, that is amazing. Oh, I love the art on this. I love the way that they broke these things out for all these. So I guess this is all like the side rules and little things that can happen, along with some new heroes, exotic adversaries. Very cool. Very cool. Another ad for the app. Of course, I'm going to have to find a way to get that too. Really, though, I really need to know. I wish I could get a hold of the cards for this, but no one has any of those anymore. Oh, okay. And here, I guess, is the. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yep. This is the behaviors and the sheets for the individual different enemies here. Oh, that Ogre Thaumaturge looks really cool. Grot Scutlings, so weird. Very cool. I am so excited to play this game. I really am. And once again, beautiful. Quick reference sheet gives you all the basics you need to play the game right here on the back. Don't read until instructed. Okay. All right. Fair. Fair. I can listen to instructions. Or can I? Yeah, I can. I can wait. All right. So that's basically the overview of all of the stuff that comes in the individual box. And I got to tell you, I'm almost done with Cursed City. But I just could not wait to open this because I'm just so excited. But as soon as I'm done with Cursed City, I am going to crack this bad boy open and start putting together all of the miniatures and painting them up so I can play this one as well. Okay, so now for find number 2. I found these both at the same time and I purchased them both as soon as I could. So this is following on to my Warhammer Quest Silver Tower unboxing. And this one, I don't remember a whole lot about this one, but I remember it being the kind of Warhammer Quest that requires a foe, or I guess a pseudo dungeon master to run the game for everyone. Although I'm sure that there's somewhere out there someone has come up with rules for it to be run co-op, because I mean, you know, the community is usually pretty good about that. So let's open it up and have a look. Virgin unboxing. I love this. Very cool. Okay, so it's got the black box lining that we expect from the newer stuff now. All right, so I'm actually not familiar with some of the units that are in this, but this looks like something Nurgle. Oh yeah, definitely Nurgle. I can tell by that. And I've got these individual pieces here. It looks like this is definitely some sort of Magister, it looks like, or something similar. That's a hero. That looks like the Cardon Overlords, definitely. That has Stormcast written all over it. Stormcast again. There's a Gryph-hound. Look at that larger Gryph-hound compared to the other one, yeah. And there is what looks like a Necromancer? I guess this must be an older necromancer because look at this. Look at the square bases. Oh my god, square bases. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Okay. So let's see what else we got. We got some... Oh, this is all chaos. This is chaos, definitely. Very cool. Okay, I'm going to have to figure out what these guys are because this is all new to me. This looks like more Nurgle stuff. Very cool because I have wanted to do some Nurgle stuff. Very cool, very cool. And these look like Kyric Acolytes, is what it looks like to me. Yeah, I think they are. I think it's a whole sprue of Kyric Acolytes. Oh, haha. I guess this is when they started including this awesome art. I might have to frame that. Look at that. That's awesome. Okay, we got our cards. Very similar to the old stuff. Bases. Less inspired dice colors, but hey, dice are dice. And we got our items. Looks like this is skill and treasure cards. And we have our guidebook and assembly instructions, along with modular dungeon tiles. Look at you, my beautiful little bastard. Look at that. Modular dungeon tiles. Loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Now this is all reminiscent of the original Warhammer Quest. And bags. Bags are good. They don't really include bags in a lot of their stuff anymore. That's going to bother me. Okay, there you go. Nope. Down. Okay, so let's put most of this stuff back and we'll have a look at the book. Why not? Let's look at the book. The book is good. Okay, so Lord Castellan and Griffhound. We got our Cogsmith. We have the Black Ark Fleet Master, the Lore Master, the Chaos Sorcerer. Oh, very cool. Blood Reavers. Very, very cool. Blood Reaver Chieftain. Interchangeable parts. Okay, so these are all Blood Reavers. Icon Bearers, Horn Blowers. I wonder if these guys can still be used. I wonder if I can use any of these in Warcry. We have Kyric Adept and Kyric Acolytes. Oh, very, very cool. Okay, so you can choose. Look at these instructions. They're so much different from the new stuff. And we have our Kyric Acolytes. So you get 10 Kyric Acolytes in this. Very cool. Ooh, Putrid Blight Kings. Boy, that's something to be excited about, right? A Putrid Blight King. So you get 2. Come on, turn the page. 3. 4 Putrid Blight Kings. 5 Putrid Blight Kings. Very cool. Very cool indeed. I am super duper super excited for this too. I don't, as I said, I don't know a whole lot about this version, but like I said, from what I understand, it requires a Game Master, and I guess this seals it here. Game Master's eyes only. Okay. Well, then look at the guidebook, shall we? Oh, look at that art. That's so very cool. So very cool. Shadows over Hammerhal. Man, look at this. This is just so cool. Huh, more text than art. That's new. Well, okay. Let's not say that. That's old. But they are a lot more heavy into the lore instead of big fancy flashy pictures. But I love this art though. This is, I feel like we're kind of missing some more of this like visceral kind of like old school art in the stuff that they publish, because everything now is it's all pretty and fancy and all, but I mean, look at this stuff. It's so good. It sets the tone. It's kind of like what they did in Cursed City. Cursed City looks good too, like this, but this stuff, This is like old school awesome. I mean, look how much lore is in here. There's like, this is a whole story. Wow, it's like it's like a whole story. All right, then you get the rules, you get your setup, fate, board, renown, gold. Got all your cards and your tiles. Very, very cool. And this is what it looks like painted, kids. I wonder how long it's going to take me to do that. We'll see. We will see. Now this is laid out a lot different than Silver Tower. This one kind of feels more like an advanced version of Warhammer Quest. Like the difference between Hero Quest and Advanced Hero Quest, I suppose. Oh, look at these old school instructions. This is reminiscent of the old how to paint, Warhammer Fantasy and stuff like that. I think I've actually still got that book somewhere. I've got a series of those books. Age of Sigmar. Look at that. I think that was Age of Sigmar first edition, wasn't it? And then your hero roster. Very cool. So this is another something that I'm going to get into and try and paint. But first, the first thing we're going to get to is we're going to get to this Silver Tower stuff. And then we're going to go back and we're going to do this, the Warhammer Quest, the Shadows over Hammerhal stuff. But I just kind of wanted to unbox it on camera, because how often do you see someone unbox this box of just complete and total awesomeness? Not very often. Okay, so I thought I'd share this very jubilant moment with all of you. I am super excited. I mean, just look at this pile of awesomeness here. I mean, this is great. This is gravy. This is all awaiting me. I am super duper excited to start painting. I might hold off on these until I can figure out if I can find somewhere a copy of the hero cards, and maybe even another expansion or two. I mean, these these cost me quite a pretty penny. Just these two were pretty much as the rest of the damn base game was. Actually, it was more than I paid for the base game, to tell you the truth. But it was worth it. I mean, it's not something you see every day. It's not something you find on a shelf every day. So, I mean, I just had to have them. I had to. I couldn't pass it up.